So I have another fun interaction to share with y'all. Before we get any farther, I'm aware the audio and video quality is not great. Like, I'm literally just doing this in my living room right now. I'm sitting on a lawn chair. Like, let's be real, guys. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. So I met a man at work. Because I've had a lot of weird, fun jobs and come across a lot of fun people. This one, big surprise, happened while I was waiting tables. Now, family comes in. It seemed like the dynamic was grandpa, grandma, grandkids. Wasn't asking too many questions. Honestly, not super worried. Just gotta keep them entertained long enough for them to get me money and have them go on out the door. JK, I say that in jest, but I really hope y'all have fun when you go out to eat. Anyway, about these folks. So everything's going great, you know. We got this order, get that order, get drinks out, and you had a couple appetizers. Now, this is gonna play a key factor later. They had appetizers, and they wanted to have their appetizers before they ordered. Like, I mean, if you want to take your time, cool. But a lot of people have like they're scared to do it, or like, no, let's wait don't have until the appetizers come out. Well, clearly, I'm not gonna give you all of your food at one time. Like, hey, here's a bunch of stuff. Figure it out. Or my favorite is when you greet somebody and ask them if they would like to get anything started. And oh, we just got here. How dare you ask me such a question? Like, bro, you're at a place that cooks food. I asked you if you wanted any food. Anyway, so back to that's just another can of worms. I say can of worms a lot more lately. I fucking hate worms. I don't like touching them. Sorry for swearing. Probably won't edit that out. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to take the entrees. I start with the old lady. You know, I take her order first. And she points on something, and it's the important part. She says something by name on the menu she wants. Except, and here's where her speech begins. I don't want that. I want that instead. I don't want that fried. I want that grilled instead. I don't want that grilled. I want that fried instead. I don't want that. I want that instead. I don't want you to bring me this instead. Bring me that. Also, can you cook this with that instead? I'm just like, oh, so you don't want that thing that you ordered. You want some things you just made up. You know what? Cool. I got you, bro. I'm going to take care of you. Don't worry. Well, then Grandpa just like excitedly interrupts me. Just like, I mean, I was going to talk to your children first, but I guess if you're really just that ready to go, lay it on me, man. He does the same thing. I want X plate, but instead just ... As do the two grandchildren. At this point, I've ran out of room writing. Like, okay, if somebody's taking your order, don't just start throwing words at them, bro. It's like, and go. I'm like, no, dude, like, I gotta write this stuff down. I don't have like a voice recorder that I just go play back. That's what she told me, guys. And then, so yeah, I'm over here, we get it all done, you know? And then not only, like, do I write it down, I have to enter this stuff in. And it gets kind of crazy, because there are a lot of buttons to push. There are a lot of things going places. So as I'm reading down this novel, you know, it was the best of times, it was the worst times. So, call me Ishmael, all right, cool, I don't know how that came up here. Whatever, you know, I guess something turns out went a little wrong. We're passing the food out. This time I made sure Grandpa was last to get his food. I mean, it's proper serving order. Also, I didn't like his attitude. And yes, when waiting tables, you don't have a lot of power, but those little petty moments are what you live for. Oh, you're not to me? You're getting your drink last. How was that extra 7 seconds you had to wait? Anyway, I get there, and like I said, I alluded to, something went wrong. I'm handing this man his plate of just there wasn't even a thing that was on the menu even close. So it was just like, he was just making stuff up. Cool. And that's when he says, oh no, it wasn't supposed to have shrimp on it. It was supposed to have chicken. And I'm just like, oh geez, my bad. I apologize. I tell you what, go ahead and keep that. I'll get some chicken right out here for you. It's not a big deal. We'll fix it right now. This is where Grandma steps in. Good thing we caught that. If he eats shrimp, he'll go into anaphylactic shock and die. What? Like, there was literally a shrimp on the sign of that menu. Like, can we all agree if you go somewhere, restaurant specifically, and the logo will literally kill you, you should probably tell somebody. At least mention it. I don't know. Shoot somebody an email. I don't know. Leave a message. I don't know. I'm like, oh, geez. No, okay, I can't give you any of this food. Also, I should not have given him any food. So much shrimp came into so much contact with all that food he ate. There's a good chance he could have been dead already. I apologize, even though they just threw me to the wolves right there. I said, hey, my bad. I made a mistake. And here, I don't know if y'all realize, but, people at restaurants don't want you to die. Also, I'm never going to spit in your food. That's just nasty. The type of person that thinks you will mess with their food is the type of person that would mess with someone's food, and I don't trust them. Anyway, so the allergy procedure begins, and there's so many steps involved. So you don't die in front of your grandchildren. And I go to the bat, I'm like, well, I have this food in my hand. I mean, maybe I could have waited a little longer and held on to it and said, it should be all right. Like I should be all right, but I got rid of it. So, I didn't kill this man in front of his grandchildren. So yeah, the manager comes back, talks to that manager, talks to that manager, talks to this guy, talks to that guy, making sure everything's going all right. That was too many hand gestures, but I committed. Deal with it. And this man just begins to pout. Like, maybe, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. You wanted to spend some time with your grandkids. Cool. Server pressed the wrong button. Cool. But moral of the story, bro, is I'm not letting you die in front of your family. Also, his food is primarily fried. So, at most, it would take, 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes to do it. But this man sat there and pouted. He was an old man too. Bro, there is no way this is worse than the Depression. You're not getting chased by a woolly mammoth. No one's shooting an arrow at you. I mean, there's not just rampant smallpox. You're having to wait a little bit longer for your fried food because you didn't tell the person that the logo would kill you and he didn't want you to die in front of your grandchildren. So we continue some more. We're trying to get him salads. We're trying to get him this thing. Well, we can't give him a lot of these things because they have shrimp in them. And so, more of the story, we get their whole meal comes. Hey, you got us. You got me. Sorry, at the end of the day, I apologize. But this man was so mad at me. It's just I wonder if he just hated his life and he was like, I'm sick of my wife, Cheryl. These kids are killing me. What if I get shrimp in my plate? I just eat it. Just die at the table. That'll mess with him. Or what if shrimp was the only thing that could kill him? He's some weird immortal guy, and he's like, you know what? Kind of good run. See if I can trip somebody up. But don't put that evil on me. Don't make me be the responsible one to end your 1,000-year reign of something. Gosh, man, that one really trailed off towards the end, huh? Sorry, sort of trailed off on a weird tangent about maybe that man was immortal and the shrimp was the only thing that could kill him. So I figured I would jump in and just wrap it up. Hey, still got the same shirt on though. Same great acoustics. So we're good. Anyway, so yeah, pardon. We caught this man's whole meal because he's just sitting there just pouting. And it's just I understand that I made a mistake, but I just cannot get over the fact that this man threw a fit and was seriously angry with me because I would not let him die in front of his family. But hey, I'm just a server. I'm not a real person, am I?